I cared way too much about my rate of weight gain. Like if I woke up and I saw my weight went up by 0.1 kilos, I'd literally be happy for that whole morning. After dinner, I would literally weigh myself when I was like full of food and water just to see like has my max weight gone up. I would care so much about what my scale weight was, not like what my actual like performances in the gym were. And that's another thing I wouldn't advise you to do. I would literally gain happiness from filling myself up with food and water and then stepping on a scale when I'm like about to like pop and seeing that my weight went up like half a kilo more than like the last time I did the same thing of stuffing myself with food and water and weighing myself on the scale. Because the only thing I cared about was how big can the number get. I didn't care about how good I could look. I didn't care about how strong I could get. I didn't care about how healthy or how much progress I'm making. I literally just cared about how big can this number end up being. Could I end up gaining 20 kilos? That was literally my whole goal. I didn't care about any like positive indicator of health. All I cared about was, do the digits on the scale end up reading out a bigger number or not? I think a reason I wanted that was a lot to do with respect and also strength. Respect or strength or dominance. That was the three reasons I wanted to bulk up. This was derived from me wanting to, in my sport of football, I wanted to like be very physical, like on the ball. I wanted to like push people off the ball. I wanted to play in a very physical style, which I wasn't like naturally. I'm naturally very aggressive, but I'm not naturally like that strong. So this was like a weird combination. Like I have toughness and aggression, but I don't have that much strength. So I wanted to like be as strong as possible on the field. And I thought that if I just become like a bowling ball, if I just become as heavy as possible, I could do that. And then the respect thing was, it's not that I wasn't respected at the time. Like I had like a good amount of respect because I was like obviously like fit and like aesthetic and stuff. I'm gonna say that, but I wanted the respect of like being like a bulky lifter. Like I didn't want the respect of being aesthetic. I wanted the respect of being like I wanted the respect of being like this build, like a Mike Tyson build, like thick waist, thick legs. I wanted that kind of like respect. So that's why another reason why I try to bulk. Also, I think another thing was I wanted to just be like physically just larger in general. And if I could do that by gaining fat, so be it. It would achieve. It would like lend me towards my goal. So I wanted to just be bigger, so I could be a bigger threat, and I could like dominate on the field when I was playing. But then I think this could extend outside of the football pitch, where I wanted to be stronger, just in general day to day life. Another main reason that I thought I bulked so hard back in 2023 was a more personal reason, and it was a perceived lack of respect from those close to me, especially my friends. So my friends are the type of people who take the piss out of you in the most personal way, targeting your deepest insecurity. And they're also, on the positive side, the type of people to get a whole bus of people to join them in joining in wishing you a happy birthday. So they're a good group of people, but at the same time, I couldn't see the jabs at me as a form of playing around. But instead, I saw it as an insult. I saw me getting called stuff as an insult to my like, like I deeped it way too much. I saw these like little jokes as a whole personal insult to me instead of just being harmless. And I thought me getting physically larger would make these jokes go away somehow because I'd scare them into being quiet or something. So I gained fat just so people would end up treating me better in my mind. This was probably a symptom of like a lack of self esteem at the time, but I think I pretty much fixed this in the last like 6 to 8 months. So I don't think I'll have this problem again in my life. I can't say for sure, but I doubt that I'll have the exact same problem come up again. Reflect back on this time, I think there was like a little bit of truth in my argument of if you get bigger, people will like stop saying stuff to you. But then again, I could have just, this is gonna sound like very blue pilled, But if you're watching till here, you probably think that I have a good idea what I'm talking about. I think a better idea would have just been like improve the connections that I have with people around me. So I didn't understand the digs at me weren't full insults. They were just the norm for them. I think if I just was a bit more mature and I realized that these words don't really matter as long as I have like a strong sense of conviction in myself that what I'm doing is correct. If I had a high level of self esteem, this wouldn't have affected me as much to the point where I'm changing how my body looks to make, I'm literally getting fatter and bigger so people treat me better. If I just had higher self esteem at this time and a stronger sense of purpose and conviction or whatever, this would not have happened. So yeah, that's another main reason why I think I bulk so much.